All right, the last shape that we're going to go through on 18 in this section is the volume of a sphere. So to find the volume of a sphere, it's 4/3 pi r cubed. So very simple. If we come through here, they give us, pay attention, do they give us the radius or diameter here? In this case, they give us the radius. So we go 4/3 times pi times my radius, 2.2 cubed. So make sure, a lot of times you get into just squaring it. We want to make sure we cube it. If we do this, we're going to get 44.6 centimeters cubed. Story problem, or I shouldn't say story problem, but word problem. It says we're a spherical tank, water tank, has a diameter of 27 meters. How much water can the tank hold to the nearest liter? So they give us meters, we want to convert it to liters. So first thing we're going to do is just 4/3 times pi times my radius. They give me a diameter of 27, so it's my radius, 13.5 cubed. So when we do that, we're going to get 10,305. 0.995, and so this would be in meters cubed. But they want us to say, okay, how many liters do we have? Well, if we look at it, 1 meter is 1,000 liters. So we're going to multiply this by 1,000. So multiplying, so we times this by 1,000. Times it by 1,000 just means that we move that over 1, 2, 3. So it'd be 10 million liters cubed. 10,305,995,000 liters cubed. So I just wanted to go through that. Pay attention to what unit they give you. As you work through it again, we'll look at a composite figure. So we'll look at our first composite figure. Okay, it's an ice cream cone. So we have a sphere, half a sphere, and we have a cone. Now, one thing I'll point out to you, so if I find the sphere, so it'd be 4/3 times pi times my radius, they do give me my radius, cubed. Now, one thing to point out is it's half of that. So we need to times that by half once you find it. Okay, so when we do that, we get 526, or 523.6. Now, if we go to find the volume of our cone, it's pi times my radius. Radius is still 5 squared, times my height. Well, this is my slant height. I need to know this height right here. So once again, I have to go 5 squared plus h squared equals 13 squared. So that'd be 25 plus h squared equals 169. Subtract 25, which is 144. Take the square root of that, which is 12. So we know the height is 12. Okay, and it's 1/3. So we go ahead and take 1/3 of that, and we get 314.2. So then we'd add those together. (837.8 centimeters cubed). One thing I'd say pay attention to, because it will say leave in terms of pi. And if it says leave in terms of pi, then we would go ahead. It could be a fraction. It will be a fraction over here. It won't be over there, but we would still leave it in terms of pi as we go from there. Last one. If you look at this, we have this kind of sphere, half a sphere, that's a hemisphere. It's sitting down in here. So understand, this would be a half a sphere. So this right here would be 3.5. From here to here, because the sphere is touching the bottom of that. So we go ahead, we just want to find the volume that's outside where that hemisphere, that half a sphere, settles down into it. So we're going to find the volume of a cylinder, so we're going to go pi times my radius. Radius is 3.5. They give us the diameter squared, times my height of 3.5, minus, now we don't want all of the sphere, we just want half of it, so we're going to go 1/2 of 4/3 times pi times our radius cubed. And so when we do all that, it'd be 134 right here, 0.7 minus 89.8, which gives us 44.9 inches cubed. So as you go through, pay attention to our equations, yes, but pay attention to it. Is it telling me to leave in terms of pi? Is it telling me to round to a certain decimal point? Do they give me the height? Do I need to find the height? Do I need to use the Pythagorean theorem? Do they give me the diameter? Do they give me the radius? Those are the type of things that you'll need to check as you go through.